But that does look pretty cool in person. Whatever's going on right there. They got this huge dark canopy of clouds, and you can see like a sliver of the sunset on the horizon over there. That's pretty cool, actually. Huh. All right, meteorologist Andy Hill is saying that there's going to be a severe thunderstorm warning in Meridian soon in Texas. There's another storm that's popped up on the tail end out here, and it's going to try to pop up and get some more energy here over the next little bit, and we're going to watch it do that. We also have a tornado warning in Hill County, Texas. Strong part of the storm going through Hillsboro right now. You guys need to stay sheltered in Hillsboro for at least the next 2 minutes, okay? I think they will probably extend that tornado warning out a little bit, so I'd actually stay sheltered for probably 20 more minutes or something. But we do have the broader severe thunderstorm warning that goes on for 46 more minutes. If we come back up here to Arkansas, we do have a tornado warning for Crittenden Cross and St. Francis counties. That's going to go on for 16
New
more
information.
minutes.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Okay, there we go. This tornado warning has been upgraded in Arkansas right now. Weather spotters have confirmed a tornado out here. So again, that tornado would have went right over where this traffic camera is. This is a live look at where we have a confirmed tornado out here on the interstate. This is looking westbound in Widener, Arkansas. Very electric storm, that's for sure. But the rotation is now pretty much riding Interstate 40 up towards Clark's Corner, Round Pond, Lucerne, Heth, Tarsus, and Jeanette. You guys all need to be taking shelter out there. Look at this. This part of the road right here is in the direct path of tornadic circulation. And there ain't nobody seeing this tornado. If this tornado is happening, this is going to be the most rain-wrapped tornado we've ever had. Like this is huge. This is a really bad storm coming through Interstate 40 here, and it's not going to let up anytime soon. Meteorologist Andy Hill is also watching out for a couple places of flash flooding. All right, so this whole area here is going to have to deal with flash flooding as well, from Memphis all the way back to Forest City. And then in Mississippi, we're watching out for a potential tornado area down here as well. Look at this broad area of circulation that's popped up here west of Tunica. That's a potential tornado that's trying to form right now as it comes up towards Highway 61. Highway 61. Y'all watch out in Tunica in Mississippi. Wow. A very active night here. We've got stuff going on everywhere. And then that storm that Corey's on still looks to me like it's going to be capable of trying to produce a tornado in the future. It's not right now, but it's still rotating.
Not short term, I don't know. Weather spotters confirmed, so I'm not sure how I feel about that.
How are you confirming that? Well, that's completely.
Yeah, that is. I was gonna say something. A weather spotter's confirmed tornado in those conditions is. I mean, it's literally gonna have to hit you. So those weather spotters got hit to be able to confirm that, because you can't see anything in that. But we're going to assume that it's down, because that's the safest thing to do right now.
Copy that. Sounds like it's pretty epic.
Have you eaten yet, Ryan? I had me some B-dubs before we started this stream. I had me a whole 10 wings. So one wing lasts me about an hour. So if we go over 10 hours, I'll have to eat again.
And what I just watched happen, I don't know, I was looking at that ever again. Like,
by the way, guys, I'm being told that we got a big-time donation on the Y'all Squad for $1,000 from Black Hawk. On top of the 1,000 memberships that he's given us, he donated $1,000 to the Y'all Squad. Can you get any more legendary? What? How are we so lucky to have Black Hawk? This is crazy. This man has major aura.
Okay, bro.
Somehow I see a lowering.
Yeah, I see that too. I see a little bit of something on that storm that Corey's on.
I don't know why they did that.
Corey's in position to get to the Tunica storm too if he wanted to. Again, we're saying y'all watch out right now in Tunica, Mississippi, because we do have a storm that is trying to develop a tornadic circulation down there. So the storm that you're looking at currently from Corey Gherkin's point of view is near Oak Forest and Holub Crossing. It doesn't even have a warning on it, but it's in an environment that would support tornado genesis, so we're going to keep a very close eye on that. By the way, we finally got that flash flood warning out here for Memphis and surrounding areas. That's a big flash flood warning right there. Also, here's an update on the Hillsboro, Texas storm. Look at that. Big time shelf cloud, big time nasty looking storm still coming into the greater Hillsboro area. It's already went into town. Now it's moving into the areas past Hillsboro. Flash flood warning for Crittenden Cross and St. Francis counties. By the way, meteorologist Andy Hill did absolutely nail that. Just in case anybody missed that.
Please miss.
So that's what's happening with that. We still have a tornado warning as well for Cross and St. Francis counties out here between Hughes and Jeanette in Arkansas. Rotation is going to be somewhere around this camera right here, but you're not going to be able to see anything. You're not going to be able to see anything. And it looks like they did actually downgrade this to a radar indicated warning. It's no longer observed, but the storm's still dangerous and everybody needs to be sheltering if they haven't already. People are asking me about Tennessee. There's nothing else on in Tennessee. There's a couple of storms, floating around out there, but everything's below severe limits. And then out here in eastern Mississippi, we got a stronger storm right now coming into the area north and east of Philadelphia. We've got a storm carrying some hail and some stronger winds towards Highway 45 near Scuba and Macon over the next couple of minutes. Get indoors and away from windows. We do have a camera out here, and you can see the lightning on that in the distance. It is a mess out there in Hillsboro, Texas. Just a ton of wind and rain and just a mess. By the way, we got a severe thunderstorm warning for Searcy. Searcy, how do you guys say that? Searcy? I forget again. But you guys are about to get some strong winds and damaging, potentially some hail out there in Bald Knob. So y'all watch out for that. These storms over here along the Mississippi River are pretty strong. This storm down here in extreme southeastern Arkansas is rotating a little bit too. This is kind of like a supercell that has the potential to produce a tornado down here south and east of Hermitage. That's moving towards Fountain Hill. So y'all watch out down there. Oh no, none of these cameras work in southeast Arkansas except for this one. And we can kind of see our storm down there in the distance. We'll keep an eye on that. And this is what it looks like out there right now in Forest City, Arkansas, where we've got a daggone flash flood warning right now, and also just a really terrible storm coming through. There's a lot of water coming down on these areas. We might have some significant flash flooding going on in some of these valleys. I'd hate to be driving out in that, wouldn't you guys? The good thing is I don't see too many people going to Wendy's. Like, it looks like most of these people's jobs is to drive. But you know, it's still best to be off the roads if at all possible. Kemper, Noxubee, and Winston counties in Mississippi, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning. And then back here in Arkansas with that rotating storm I was just talking about, that's Bradley and Drew counties. You're under a severe thunderstorm warning as well with a tornado possible tag. So we got a lot of weather going on right now. The current situation is that we have 1 tornado warning and 7 severe thunderstorm. The 1 tornado warning is up here in Arkansas right now. The Texas storm does not have any tornado warning on it, but we think that might be, you know, that might not be the case here in the future. Like that storm could produce more tornadoes is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, downtown Memphis, you're about to get hit pretty good here by, you know, some of that heavier rain. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. That's why you're under a flash flood warning. Flash flood warning. There's no tornado warning down here, but there is a 2-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind, severe thunderstorm warning still in effect for Hillsboro right now. You guys are still getting hit right now by this storm. We've got a live look at it from Bob Pack's point of view. Look at that lowering.
That is, let me get back to my velocities here. What am I seeing over there?
Please stop ignoring YallBot. Okay. YallBot does not have feelings, y'all. It is a computer program.
Interesting. Incidentally, Tornado Watch has been...
You do not have to feel bad for YallBot.
All the way down to near Killeen, Texas. Let's just say north of Round Rock. Going back to the northeast to near Crockett, Texas.
And the reason I'm declining the call is because it's calling to tell me stuff I already know, and it's not supposed to do that.
And all over back to, actually the line crosses me where I am right now here south of Hillsboro on I-35, just to the northeast of Aquila.
Tell me something I don't know, YallBot.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
We did get a new tornado warning for this storm right here. This is the one that I was hooting. Hamburg and Portland, you guys are under a tornado warning. Please take shelter out here. We've been trying to see this camera from some of our, cameras. We've been trying to see this tornado from some of our cameras, but we're a little bit too far away right now. But still, this is actually a pretty nasty-looking storm that is actually capable of producing a larger tornado as it goes over towards Moores Mill, Longview, Fountain Hill, and eventually down there towards Hamburg. So take shelter immediately. We're still watching this area over here near Tunica as well for a potential tornado warning. That's going to go over towards Pritchard. Y'all watch out. Coming back down here to Texas, big time rotation still popping up on this storm near Hillsboro. But the main problem right now is just the heavy rain and the hail that's coming down. This is what it looks like out there around Hillsboro right now. And we just got that tornado warning for Ashley County in Arkansas. This is going to go on for an hour. An hour. So buckle in. And we still have a tornado warning right now for areas east of Forest City in Arkansas. That's going to go on for 2 more minutes. I don't know if they will reissue that. There's still some rotation, but it's not very intense. Somebody checked in. They said, I'm here in Widener with a bunch of truckers riding this SOB down. Well, I'm glad you're safe. Hopefully you're off the side of the road. Man, Interstate 40, like, is this normal? Like, the only traffic I see out here are truckers. It's just trucks.
Sonny boy. I forgot. It's E and then time it, right? We'll find out. Yeah, it is. How do they feel? How do they feel something? Yo, oh, they have to. I want 44 mouths. What are they called?
Just trucks. That's all I see.
Yo.
Look at the rain these guys are getting, though. If that doesn't cause flash flooding, I don't know what will. Especially like right here, they've already gotten way too much rain right in here specifically. Ah.
My buddy. I doubt. Our camera we shot it.
And again, we are watching for some rotation down here near Tunica, Mississippi. That's going to be going up towards Pritchard. Y'all watch out. There's no tornado warning on that, but we could get one. We could get one in the future. We do have, by the way, a camera on the storm down there in extreme southern Arkansas, where we have that tornado warning for Hamburg. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Insane lightning on this, and this is exactly what you don't want to see. This is exactly what you don't want to see on a storm like this, because the fact that we've got lightning like this means that the storm's still got a big time, updraft. Basically, we're in a little bit of a radar hole here, and the missing piece, the thing that we can't see, is we can see it through the lightning activity here. So this thing, once again, I think that this supercell down here, out of all the storms that we have right now, is our most dangerous storm by far. Fountain Hill, Old Milo, Riley, Berea, Mount Olive, over there towards Boydale and Post Oak. Man, I just really don't like the way that supercell looks. Hopefully, everybody's sheltered. It's going to be hard for us to discern exactly what's going on with it because we are in that little bit of a radar hole. But shoot, man, if this is producing a tornado, it's going to be a big one.
Yep.
So there's that. But also, look at this. This is back there in Texas. This is a big ominous view of the storm coming into Malone, Texas right now. This is the one coming out of Hillsboro. Gosh. Now that is a mothership.
Yo, son, are you dead?
That's nuts. Yeah, it kind of does look like a big UFO over there. And once again, we do have a tornado warning for Ashley County in Arkansas, and that's going to continue for 58 minutes. We are really concerned about this storm because we can see we can kind of see it from a distance here from our tower camera, and the lightning activity is just insane. And that's something that we look at on a tornadic storm. If you see a lot of lightning, especially if you see that it's maintaining a high frequency of lightning or increasing in its frequency in lightning, that means that the storm's probably still supportive of a tornado. If we start noticing that we have a lot less lightning or, the frequency goes down a little bit, then maybe the storm's going a little bit more outflow dominant, or maybe it's just overall weakening. But that's definitely not happening right now. You might have a big tornado forming on this currently south of Johnsville in Arkansas, moving towards Fountain Hill and Montrose. This is incredible. This is incredible. All right, let's answer y'all bot since you guys are upset about it.
Ryan, emergency units in Johnson County are reporting significant storm damage. We've got details: roof damage, downed power lines, and a major structure fire near Tower Road, CR 1205 and FM 916. Chat's also confirming tornado impact reports in Cleburne. This is critical ground truth for that Texas cell. It's active and destructive.
Okay, thank you. You see, that's I just don't think that's necessary. Like we already knew that, and that happened a while ago. So that's why I don't. Sometimes I answer y'all bot because I can see in the preview that like it's bringing me new information that I didn't know. So yeah, it's just it's a debugging thing. I should probably just put my decision of whether or not I answer y'all bot off screen, so you guys don't have to feel the emotional pain of me neglecting y'all bot, I guess. Yeah, we're actually we're close enough to this where we could probably, if we saw the bottom of the storm, you could probably try to make out with the right lightning strike. You could probably try to make out some details like a potentially the mesocyclone and stuff. But unfortunately, that storm isn't getting closer to this camera. Really, it's kind of going to go farther away. We've got other cameras that are pretty close to it, but they're down right now. I don't know if there's a power outage or what. But at the end of the day, Fountain Hill needs to be taking shelter, and so does Hamburg and these places that are in the path here, because this is a very dangerous storm. It's, once again, in my opinion, one of the more dangerous storms that we have right now. Additionally, we got a strong storm up here in Arkansas, moving through Newport right now, and that's going to be eventually moving over towards Wynn and Jonesboro. So Jonesboro, you guys are going to get another quick burst of wind and rain here soon. But most of the heavy rain is targeting towards Memphis right now. Flash flood warning is in effect for Memphis, and we do expect the rain is going to continue to come down for the next several hours potentially. There's still a little bit of rotation on our storm down here near Tunica, but no warning on it. That might have been a good call because it's not necessarily wrapping up or anything, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. This thing down here in Arkansas, though, is just a beast. I want to go back to Texas real quick. We don't have a tornado warning down here, but we continue to have a very impressive storm. Bob Pax on that. So is Nick. We'll continue to check in on them, but right now, the main threat's going to be the severe thunderstorm conditions that occur for Ellis, Hill, and Limestone counties over the next 53 minutes. Ivy Lore with the 10 more gifted. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much. Everybody shout out everybody that's been super generous in the chat. It's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day. Look at these mammatus clouds out here. Thank you. This is that crazy storm that came into Springfield earlier. Just the weirdest looking. Yeah, that huge hailstorm. This is what it looked like before it came into Springfield. And then dropped baby feet sized hail. Baby foot sized hail. This is out there in Tipton County, Tennessee. Looks like we had a pretty strong storm go through. Ray's sending me this from Cleburne, Texas.
Yeah, in the next one. Bye. I'm evil. Evil's